about something with me. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
You officially put that song got that song stuck in everybody who's listening to this podcast head. Now stop singing it so we don't get it. Like
It's in your head. It's in your head like the fucking parasites from Westworld, son. It's in your head.
Yeah, it's in there like a robot maggot. Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and brother Bill. How you doing?
Too good to be true. I'm doing.
And he literally can't take his eyes off of you.
Yeah, I'm very metanoid right now.
Metanoid?
Yeah, because the name of this episode was metanoia. Metanoia.
I meant to look up what that means, but I
think
guess
it means like rebirth and rebirth. Essentially, it means rebirth.
Okay.
And so if it means something, y'all put in the comments the rest of it. If you feel like it, I don't know.
or the fear of meta jokes. But today, as Ian mentioned, today we are talking about Metanoia, Season 4, Episode 7 of the HBO original series, Westworld. Very, very crazy episode. So excited to get into it.
Meta jokes.
What were your... I was going to say meta something else, but I don't know. They're not all going to be winners, guys.
Meta world peace.
Oh yeah, I guess fear of meta world peace. I guess that's a fear. I guess that's a valid fear.
Man, that nigga
grew up in the
I'm
90s.
scared. Hey, let me tell you something scary. If he mad and he's looking at me, I'm scared. Legit.
Metanoia.
Metanoia, man. Metanoia.
So
I got it,
guys.
I got the metanoia.
We're trying to spread metanoia awareness. So
It's facts. Only thing I'm trying to spread of metanoia. Metanoia. Ooh, that's something else. You take it from here. You go ahead. I'm gonna get us canceled.
Well, guys, before we get
you
into
can only get demonetized. We ain't even monetized shit.
Yeah, we'll get. I
can still throw birds on this.
What is that? Negative
Fuck you,
monetized?
Dennis.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dennis.
But before we get into the nitty gritty of the episode, just want to thank all you guys for subscribing and liking. And if you haven't subscribed and you haven't liked, go ahead and do that right now. Take this opportunity to go ahead and find that button.
It's the one that looked like this.
Yeah.
Hit the one that looked like this.
Yeah. Or the one that looks like, I can't make myself look like the subscriber bar, but picture it in your mind's eye and click on that. But today, we're talking about
the one that's right by that low number. That's a little bit bigger than the number of views, but a little bit smaller than what you're used to seeing.
Yeah, when you usually see subscriber numbers, it's much smaller than that.
We gotta have the most views on a fucking 420 video with the least subscribers.
It's fucking stoners, man. They watch shit, they be like, cool. We move on to the next thing.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna subscribe, dog.
But that's cool. We still appreciate all the views, honestly.
We appreciate everybody, and we appreciate even the people who don't subscribe. We just are frustrated with you, but we love y'all too, and we love this show. I can't tell you how good this show is getting. It did upset me because now we basically have nothing to talk to y'all about because we don't know what's going on. I mean, we have a lot to talk about because we don't know what the fuck's going on. Everything's blown up.
Yeah, things have gotten very, very wild, and it's kind of crazy because I was telling you this off pod. The end of this episode, before we get into it, it felt like a kind of a finale. It was such a big thing. It seems like something you would be like, all right, now we're going to let these assholes wait for 2 years to see how this turns out. But luckily, we get to...
Really, it only felt like the end because all the black people died.
Except
for there's one black person left, or there's two black people left in this show, and one of them is controlled by parasites and is Christina Loris's roommate. And then the other one is Frankie.
Yeah, you think that Dolores' roommate's coming back in the final
I think that Dolores' roommate is all kind of entwheezing and infusing and infusing it up in the storyline somehow, you know what I'm saying? And then when we find out later, we're going to find out that she's entanglements with Teddy, and Teddy is really Hale, and Hale is fucking Maya, and Maya is fucking brain fucking Christina Loris. And I don't know. Man.
Yeah, actually,
I'm confused. I just put like 6 theories out there right now, and it's giving me a headache. I've been watching videos and reading tweets.
Yeah.
Reddits. I just did Reddits for the first time today, y'all. Reddit.
Yeah, but yeah, before we get into the fully of the episodes, I actually do want to see what you think of the whole Christina, Teddy, Maya situation, because it does seem like Maya is aware of Teddy and obviously interacts with Christina. There's certain people who do interact with Christina.
Right.
But
and it's clear that...
I mean, full spoilers, guys. Let's just get into it. Apparently, Christina is not in the real world.
We're not even going in order today, boy. We just... Cause they
just too wild.
You know what? It's just too wild. We just got to talk about what we feel. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, so what do you think of that? What do you think's going on there?
So Teddy tells her... So, Dolores feels like she just... At the end of the show, Dolores... I'm doing it like Charles Barkley. I'm going to start my sentence, then I'm going to start over, and then I'm going to start over again, and then I'm going to start over again.
Terrible.
That's a pretty good one. But I feel like at the end of the show, Teddy and Dolores are trying to get the heck out of Dodge, because they're like, yo, it's crazy out here. And Dolores is like, no, I got to try to stop these people from doing all this. I got to help them. Why won't they listen to me? And Teddy says, they can't see you. Oof. And she says, what? Why? And he says, because you're not here.
That tripped me out.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not here. We just interacted with people all last episode. You just talked to the nigga down the street earlier. Like, what the fuck? Y'all made this nigga quit his whole job, son. Y'all, he was literally about to make this bitch. She was scared, dog.
Right? Yeah. Somebody jumped off a building while looking at her in the eyes. Like, what's going on there?
You made this nigga go home to his wife and have crazy sex with his wife. He didn't even like his wife, and now you're telling me she's not there. She had a job. She has a roommate.
Yeah, and
Hale talked to her. Nigga, what are you talking about? She's not.
Yeah, when they said that, I initially just thought, like, well, when she was like questioning, like, why isn't anyone looking at me? Why can't they see me? I was just like, I mean, of course they can't. They can't. Maybe it's just like you're a god. You can obviously control everybody. Maybe it's just something along those lines. But I would have never thought that she wasn't actually fucking there. That just raises so many questions. And I'm assuming this whole last episode is just going to be explaining what the fuck's going on with Christina.
Maybe only the hosts can see her.
Okay.
Maybe she's a projection of thought. Maybe she's what the transcending level is supposed to be.
Right. Yeah, because we never really see what Hale's transcendent level or transcendent form is.
We see one of them get the little ball taken out and put it into the other thing. And then we see it walking around outside later. We see one walking around outside later.
So those people are just turning into...
there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that is I think that's Hale's version of ascension. I think Dolores has a different level of ascension. Maybe. That's a theory. Okay. It's just a theory. Yeah. That's one theory.
Yeah.
You know what? This might have to be like a top 10 video. We might have to name this like top 10 theories or top 20 or however many we get to. We're going to count. At least we're going to start counting. This is Drunk Banthas. So if you can keep count better than I, you get a like on Twitter or whatever you have or whatever. I'll come and like your stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just put in the comments all the theories that we had and which social media you would like us to acknowledge.
Or just count the number of theories. If you can count them, Because if we're going to put it in the name of this video, as you probably already know, is top 10 videos because you clicked it. But we didn't know that's what it was going to be until right now.
Until just now.
So it's top 10 videos, but can you count the ways? Because I don't think we're going to hit 10. I think we might get over 10.
Hell, we might have reached
I don't know.
10
We might
already.
get over 10.
Because honestly, with all the
how many
weird...
theories did I say? I already said 3 earlier, and then this is 1. So
yeah.
Look, so we're going to go with 4 right now. Keep count. And I'm probably wrong right now either way. Thomas, I can count on you.
But at the beginning of the episode, it starts out with Bernard and Maeve traveling to the Hoover Dam to open the door to the Sublime. But it's interestingly, shot, I guess, because it's really kind of a flashback to...
It's shot in the aspect ratio as one of these film ads.
Yes, that's right. They changed the aspect ratio to the widescreen, which is like how you can, I guess, tell the difference between that and the real world. Widescreen, Sublime, Dream World, full screen is real world. But it's interesting.
Oh, sorry.
It's a Westworld.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's interesting because they show that it's sort of kind of like a flashback of him in the Sublime talking to the Native American host. I forget his name. About he's going through the best scenarios, like all the scenarios.
Catch you.
So, catch you. I think it starts with an A, but catch you.
I catch you. I think is what he. I don't know. You said it. You used to say it all the time, and now you don't remember.
I had it written. Yeah, I had it written down.
And now you don't remember. And now I'm like trying to sit over here and sound smart. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what I'm. Man, come on, man.
There's so many characters. I forget.
I'm gonna call him baby. I'm gonna call him grown Atreyu.
But yeah, this more of a flashback to him trying to work shit out, and then we see them actually succeed with their plan, and we see that the Sublime has been held at the Hoover Dam, and that's why Hale is coveted.
Which we theorized. Remember?
Did we? Oh, okay, yeah.
At the beginning, we were like, yeah, that's probably like some got to do with the Sublime, but we always knew that Bernard was the key because Dolores told us that last season,
right?
And so we're really smart, we really be figuring things out.
I mean, there's a lot of and
if you don't believe me, just go back and look at them videos, bro. We got it on tape, bro. We got it on wax. I think it's really interesting that they're keeping it so to the end. I have no fucking clue what's going on. You know what I'm saying? By most shows by right now, they got to have told you something.
Right. Yeah.
They have told us even less. That we got told a whole bunch of stuff, and now we know less now than we knew before we started watching this entire season.
Yeah, and I think that it speaks to I think you're absolutely right. It speaks to how good the writing is because there's such a thing as satisfying yet predictable storytelling.
Right,
that happens all the time, but and there's also stuff that's way too confusing to where it gets annoyingly so. It's not as interesting, but this really it's oddly satisfying while making you want to know more. Right, really great world building.
Yeah, no, it really I'm sorry, I'm trying to think about these theories. It's just really kicking my ass, bro. We got to keep moving. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing through this show. Yeah, I got to get to these theories.
Yeah, Christina goes with Teddy to Olympiad Entertainment, and has
Teddy.
He has his employees destroy the premises. She's just basically commanding people to do wild shit. Burn the whole place down. She makes all the writers stay back and burn the place down. Do you think there's any semblance in that, just making the writers stay behind?
There's symbolism in that. If you listen to the podcast regularly and you listened to our coverage of Nope, then that means that that's basically a theme in Hollywood right now is writers shitting on their bosses by like writing it into television and movies.
Right.
Like, it is crazy how fucking shitty people in Hollywood get treated. But nobody cares because they work in Hollywood. You work in Hollywood, so who cares?
Yeah, I think there's always been like sort of like a self-deprecating humor of that kind of stuff. Like, Simpsons made a running joke of making fun of Fox all the time.
Right, but this is different because it's like we're just making fun of everybody. Like, anybody who's above the writing room.
Right.
Fuck you.
And it's more just like, it's more of like a dramatic, like a theme of certain things. It's not like so much overt, and it's not necessarily like played for jokes. It's just like sort of like, it's like more serious. It's like,
right.
They
writing it. That's why I say this is unprecedented. You ain't never seen writing like this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And I like it. But that's another theory. That's a theory.
Oh, what's that? Oh yeah. That's right. That's another theory.
That's a theory.
There. Rack them up.
Rack them up, because that's the theory is. I'm not explaining. If you wasn't listening, goddamn, come on, bro. Y'all real smart. Y'all are nerds. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So then all of a sudden we got Tibby Tubbs,
that's right.
C, and look, that's the first time I called him by his name.
Yeah, I was actually about to say I almost called him by his real name, by his character name. I was like, no, I'm gonna call him Baby Hemsworth.
That's the first time I did it. Baby Hemsworth and Frankie
so the audience knows
and the
revolutionaries,
they get to, it's a sad revolution. They only got like 3 niggas. But anyway, this is the revolutionaries. They get back into the city with Bernard.
Toulouse. Bernard.
Toulouse. But Bernard, he gets out. He makes they got to go split their different ways because they got to handle different shit. But then he looks at Tubbs and he's like, hey, man. This really has been a good time, and you really have been a good friend. He's like, hold up, bro. What you mean? Oh, what you not telling me, bro? Fuck you, nigga. I ain't you. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't never that nice.
Right.
What's going on? You know me so well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't make it, do I? And he never really actually answers him.
Right. Which I thought was a nice touch.
Right. Because he actually does make it.
Right.
It's Bernard who's not going to make it.
Which is funny because like that's kind of how I was reading the situation too. I was like, I thought that he was more being like, "Hey, I'm probably gonna die, so see you later." Not so much like you're probably gonna die, but I could see how Baby Hemsworth could come from that place because
hell yeah, I don't want to die.
He's been like, he's kind of been pulling the strings this whole time too. It's like, oh, of course you're leading me to die. Of course I've been waiting 23 years to die. Cool.
Right, waiting on you. No, they could do a whole. I want to see a whole miniseries, 2 to 3 episodes of a Tubbs show with him, what he was doing for 23 years.
Right. Yeah.
I want, because I know he wasn't just sitting around chilling. He did that for the first 26 days. Then he was like, man, trying to give me some of this pussy.
I need to go get a PlayStation or something. Yeah.
Go get some pussy. He said, I can't mess up nothing in here. Well, I ain't going to mess with nothing in here.
When they were at the restaurant, did he say that was his first time eating something? I forget.
I don't know if he said, I don't know, but I don't know.
I can't remember.
Anyway, you making my TV series a lot less. My miniseries need to be 1 episode, 30 minutes now.
I feel like
him sitting around playing ping pong, him playing little... what's that ball cup thing with the ball on the string? He just like, oh shit! Like, you made my miniseries suck all of a sudden.
No, it's good. I would still watch.
But yeah, man. So then they get split up. But I really like that moment that they had together, Tubbs and Bernard. That was a really good. It was a really good moment, even though they hadn't really spent a lot of time together. Really, you know what I'm saying? That bromance is over. Because Bernard gets shot in the face.
Yeah, it does feel like they've had their relationship is kind of carried over from last season, where they were really kind of like a dynamic duos, and it's a touching moment between the two of them. It was
not
nice.
touching like touching me.
Yeah, not
touching
physically
you.
touching, just emotionally.
Sweet Caroline. Sorry.
Bye, bye, bye. But then later, Baby Hemsworth and Frankie use a distraction to rescue Caleb, or the distraction. That's right, the distraction from
Teddy,
Christine,
and Christina Loris. Christina Loris. They go into the Olympia.
Evan Rachel Loris.
And then they cause a stir.
And they say,
I want you to open all the doors. And then they opened all the doors. And then Caleb got out of his cell. And then Frankie and Tubbs, what did they do, Alex? What did they do?
They rescued Caleb.
They found that nigga.
What did you think of?
It was crazy though, because at first.
You just go switch like none of that just happened. So it's actually crazy.
No, it's actually crazy because at first Caleb thought that it was another game that because that's the reason he ain't just bug out and leave, because he thought it was just another game. The Hale is playing with him.
Right.
Here we go again. But then Frankie reveals that the reason she's called Cookie is because he told her a long time ago that she was always sweet. Very, very interesting way that they did that. I don't know what the point of that was. It must be Jonathan Nolan's daughter's nickname or some shit, because there was no reason to do all this. It's like, we could have just called her anything.
Right.
It could have had a code name. Anyway,
yeah, I think that was maybe just like probably a writer's room decision. Like at that moment, they were like, well, he's been in here for so long. He's been toyed with. We need some sort of thing that she says.
I'm just saying, but we didn't have to use it throughout the whole
I think
series and dangle it around.
I think that's what it was. They got to this point and they realized that they needed that thing, so then they just start placing it through the back. That's why it feels a little unnatural. Yeah,
that's why I think it's Jonathan Nolan's daughter's. Can we find a way to put my daughter's nickname in the movie? That'd be great.
One thing that I got bumped up against is that, like we had talked about before, in comparison to how like great Tandy Newton her physicality is, and also Frankie's physicality. And how Aaron Paul looks like he's never been in the gym in his life, never done a push-up. I was like, really? You just gonna handle? Almost called him by his real name. You gonna handle Baby Hemsworth like that?
Yeah, like Baby Hemsworth would have put you in that rear naked choke and had you looking crazy. Boy, stop.
Right?
Boy, stop.
I was expecting him to just like whip his ass. And he was like, "Is this your dad?"
Hey, you know what? That might be why he ain't put his hands on him. He already knew, like, oh, man.
Right. He's like, hey, I want to beat you.
Pops.
I want to beat you up.
Because he knew who he was. Remember, they was looking for him in the third. They saw him in the third season.
Yeah, that's true.
He already knew who he was. You know, he was like, yo, I ain't want to, really, I'm just let you know, I already know you was one of us because let me tell you something. When back in the day, I already had rocked you a couple times. I thought you was going to be a little older. Really, I ain't going to lie. I thought you was going to be a little older. So that's why you had caught me off guard. But you ain't never going to catch me like that again, bro.
Your daughter wasn't here.
Can y'all open the door? Can you open the door?
Your daughter wasn't here. Like, you'd be like waking up 30 minutes later.
I just let y'all have y'all moment.
Where your teeth is.
So like, you fucked with me one time. All right, look, let's just get out of here. And so they leave. Yeah. But then Thandie Newton and Terry. I mean, what's her name?
Charlotte.
No, Thandie Newton and
Oh right, Maeve and Bernard.
Maeve and Hale. Maeve and Hale in the. Well, yeah, Maeve and Bernard get into the tower, and then we see Maeve and Hale have their little fight, which is cool because Maeve and Evan Rachel Wood had a fight, in the last season.
Right.
And actually had a couple fights in the last season. So now, what's her name?
Charlotte?
No, that plays Hale, nigga. Goddamn, why you keep trying to... What you want?
Charlotte Hale. Tessa Thompson?
Tessa Thompson. I'm just saying, like, why you keep saying the character's name? I'm saying, what's her name? Her real name? No. So yeah, I thought that was cool that she got to do her little action scene, because we know she's capable of doing some shit, but we ain't seen it this week. I mean, this season or any season.
Yeah. We don't really get to see her be too physical.
So it was cool to see.
Yeah.
She was getting it in, and they had a nice fight scene. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was interesting.
I still think that Thandie Newton still is working harder than everybody else to stay in better shape than everybody else. Like, she is killing y'all. I don't know what y'all need to do. Some leg days, stomach days, chest days, back days, what it is. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me, but I'm just saying y'all need to do something because she killing y'all.
Right. Yeah, like.
Or Ed Harris. Whatever Ed Harris is doing, y'all need to do that too, man. I don't know if it's just wearing more clothes or. Like, I don't know what he doing, but that nigga, he looks great for his age. You know what I'm saying? Looks great. He
really does.
He's out here killing it. I'm telling you. We haven't talked much about him because his character really isn't involved until like the end when he ends up killing Bernard. But like,
yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah,
it was interesting. Seeing like Charlotte Hale. She looks like she's well prepared to do her transcendence thing, and then her and Thandie Newton getting into a nice little fight scene. I've never really been wowed by the way that the fight scenes have been shot in Westworld period. Like, the action sequences are always cool, but like the hand-to-hand fight scenes are a little choppy for my taste.
Well,
but
not
like
these, but not this one.
But yeah, it was.
I'm just saying this one was different. This was shot out wide. It was really them fighting most of the time. Like, you can see the stunts, ladies.
Yeah, you can definitely tell them most of the time.
So. That was I liked all of it. It was real practical and that combo that Thandie put on that dude, that little android dude and Hale at the same time. She said boop. She said boop 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 boop. I was like, damn, that was Thandie Newton, nigga. Damn, she was putting them things on him. I do not fuck with her, y'all. I don't know if they sped that up.
Right.
Go back and look at that. Appreciate that, because that's some real shit right there. That was real.
So in earlier, I don't know if it was earlier or just happening at the same time, but the host William, after bitter about losing control of the cities, hearing that Hale was going to discontinue them all, is convinced by his human self, who's been locked up in the basement, I guess. Do we see exactly where it was? I guess this is somewhere in the city. But he's been convinced by the human will that to ensure his humanity's extinction, what's it called? Will has to kill other Will.
Will has to kill Bill.
Yeah,
Will has to kill host Will.
Yeah, and
host Will has to kill real Will.
What did you think about all this? Where host Will has to kill real Will?
I think you're a pussy. You need to go ahead and kill me. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
But I think it was the only way that the real William could get what he wanted, which is to destroy it all. Mm-hmm. He wanted to destroy the world.
Yeah.
He wanted to destroy everything, let it all go to nothing, and let the cockroaches, like, let the theory is the cockroach theory, like, let everybody kill themselves and destroy themselves, and then those who survive, that's who brings back humanity. And
right,
he saw himself as like, damn right, I'm gonna survive because I'm the most fucking crazy, ruthless motherfucker out here, so I'm gonna survive. Right. When we get to the end,
very Viltrumite.
We'll be the strongest. The strongest will survive, and we'll be even more strong than we were before. We'll build it better. Very Viltrumite mindset. It's actually how the Viltrumites became Viltrumites. So maybe this Earth is Viltrumite.
This is the prequel to Viltrum. Yeah,
this is Viltrum.
Also speaking of Invincible, with like the whole storyline with Robot, of how he's like creates the other body so he can create. It's not necessarily transferring his consciousness.
Okay, nigga.
Well,
Okay.
I'm just talking about like in relation to this whole William.
Yeah,
William
I
situation.
get you. I'm just saying, but let's keep it going. You going into Viltrum? You're going too deep now. We're going.
Cool.
I'm just saying we still got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Then Bernard.
I'm saying William kills.
Oh yeah. Then William kills Maeve and Hale.
Boom. First two black people to go. We only got one left. And then boom, he gets fucking shot in the goddamn head.
Yeah.
Well, he got shot in the chest first, and they do this whole speech. But before he gets shot, what was he doing, Alex? What do you think he was doing there? Was he leaving a message? Was Bernard leaving a message to himself? Or was Bernard leaving a message to someone else? Maybe Rachel, maybe Hale.
Yeah, it could have been to Baby Hemsworth. Could have been to Hale. Could have been to Christina or Teddy. But yeah,
why could it have been the Hale? People are probably saying, well, there's a trailer where Hale is in the trailer. We hadn't seen that scene yet, so I'm assuming she's gonna still be alive at some point. But that's the cool part about this show, right? We get to see how this is gonna go down.
Yeah. And it also, makes me feel a little bit better. Like we said, we talked about this off pod a little bit. It makes you feel a little bit better that all the black people didn't die in one episode. Because, like, Frankie, even when they shot Frankie toward the end, I was like, God damn, y'all just trying to kill them all right now.
Right now.
Right here, right now.
So some more theories. I think Bernard's gonna come back. I think Thandy's gonna come back.
Okay.
I think Hale is gonna come back, and I think Christina is gonna come back in her steel body form.
Okay.
I think her body is preserved somewhere. Like, I think she's gonna be like, "Yo, Teddy, you told me I'm not here, nigga. You gonna find me here, nigga. You gonna put me here. I need to be real. I'm a real boy." And then she's gonna put herself in her body, vis-a-vis Teddy, and boom. She coming back like gangbusters. I don't know what that really means. It could be sexual. It could be sexual.
Yeah, it's
Somebody look that up. Put it
definitely
in the,
sounds like a sexual thing.
I need to know what gangbusters means.
Yeah, I know.
I just need to know what gangbusters means. I've heard it a lot. I've said
too.
it a few times. I need to know what it means. Please.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
I'm not gonna look it up.
Boondoggle that just like are old timey phrases, but like but it nowadays is just like, is that something gross?
Listen, y'all didn't ever help me like Ryan's. At least help me find out what help me find out what the hell gangbusters mean.
Yeah,
but also all of a sudden, William changes the fucking entire fucking algorithm, and it makes everybody go GTA aggressive mode on everybody. Like, it gets wild, like Armageddon. Everybody's fighting each other. You got a fucking 5 stars. You got to run from the police, and this motherfucker's trying to kill you, and they kill themselves. It is crazy chaos, and that's like you mentioned. Frankie gets shot, but they get saved by who? They call me Mr. Tubbs.
Yeah, Baby Hemsworth. He ends up making it toward the end.
Baby Hemsworth.
Even he takes a little moment to look at himself and just like, oh shit.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. He should call himself DJ Baby Hemsworth. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's a great DJ name.
That is a great DJ name.
I would ghost DJ for him if he doesn't have any DJ skills. I could try to ghost DJ for him. That shit would be amazing. Ghost DJ.
Yeah, you can make a lot of money in this DJ. Hey, just give up the acting scene.
DJ Baby
The name is
Hemsworth. No, you gotta
name
keep
is
acting.
two.
You gotta do, you gotta do the DJ thing on the side.
But yeah, it was interesting to see like Will, turn this place into Armageddon, and I guess it somehow falls into Bernard's plan, since he seems
Seen this happen, right?
Yeah,
because he could have kept the gun that he hid in the tunnel at the dam,
right,
and just shot William in the fucking face,
right. But I guess it's
because he knew he was gonna come around the corner. He could just be like, "Bow! All right, now that's over. How do I handle the rest of this?"
Right.
Obviously, that doesn't help anything.
Right.
What do you think about it going from daytime from when he shot Bernard to going to nighttime?
I think it was more symbolic. It was just like that time of day.
No, I think time actually passed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like,
because when he goes outside, it's daytime still, kind of. Look, it's still like daytime-ish still. But when he's sitting there standing over Bernard, it's dark outside, just like it is in the Sublime when he's watching the world destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just telling you, theories. I got these theories.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, they got a lot to explain to do. They got a lot of explaining to do in this last episode. And, I'm sure we're gonna get a little taste of this Armageddon world, but there's still gonna be a boatload of exposition. I tried to say boatload and buttload, and
I don't think you're not gonna. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna go right on past that, but I don't think you're gonna get too much of the Armageddon world because people are gonna be dead by the nighttime, so it won't be too much more.
Yeah, I'm sure that this'll survival of the fittest thing's gonna happen.
Play itself out.
Play itself out pretty quickly. But thank you guys for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We try to do this every once in a while, so go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, so you can get updates on new videos. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, likewise Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little Maves, and may the force be with you. No, I can do that better. Stay safe, my little robot Viltrumites, and may the force be with you.